It's why I like dogs because they'll do what you say, but they're kind of like slaves. They're just, they have no freedom. They're like, oh, come here, and they're like, yep, come right away. What's dope about cats is they're like, I'm like, hey, if you knock over that glass, no more food, and I'm not cleaning your litter box. Like this. Oh, this one? Oh, and then I'm like, don't knock my phone off. Don't knock my phone off.
Edge.
If you do it. Oh, this one? And I'm like, I don't like it, but damn it, I respect it.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a lovely day. Today is my third day here on EOS, and it is actually the first day that I've been able to film just because we have been catching up so much on editing. We've been very far behind, and that's one of the downsides of traveling is that as you travel, you burn so much time in actually traveling rather than spending time at the places that you're at. So the beauty of long-term traveling is that you get to actually settle in and you're able to do things like edit and put out videos, put out content, put out pictures. So yesterday, which you just saw some B-roll that we shot for a company called Milo Platas. They're a water sports company here on the island of EOS. They allowed us to come out on their boat tour. They showed us some cliff diving spots. They showed us some other stuff. It was really, really cool, which some of the cliff diving footage will be inserted here. But it's been great so far here on EOS. Like I said, really been able to catch up and meet some of the locals, which you will be meeting here shortly. Our good friend Panos at one of the best spots to eat on the island called Great One. So yeah, morning's just starting, day is just looking up. Do you want to know what we have in store? You know I'll be filming it.
Oh, dark, way dark. Panos, our man here at Great One, best food on the island.
Well, today was actually a very productive day. We did a lot of video editing. We've been working on exporting and catching up. We finally caught up today, got some new videos out. Links somewhere in this video or description. But we're gonna call it a night. You're actually maybe going to have one, potentially two, single malt bourbon, small batch bourbons.
In God we must.
Sir, have you been drinking?
Yes, I have. I've had 5 or 6 small batch bourbons.
Got a runner! Stop running!
And then we're going to go to bed, but it's our first night off in a while just because we've been staying up super late to edit. So here in EOS, one last tip though, just want to let you guys know, this is actually the down season. So if you're wanting to come here and see things like this, then you're gonna wanna come here in July, middle to late July, early August. That's when things are getting real crazy here, but still great time. Love the beach here. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. It is day 4 4 here on the island of Ios. We had a good night last night, went out to a silent disco. It was really, really fun. They had 3 different channels, kind of playing a little bit of everything. But it was great. It was €5 to get in. Man, my legs are itchy. But we today got up, went to our favorite spot per usual, great one. And while we were sitting there, this topic came up recently that Drew and I had been discussing, and it's on this concept of just give. And Tony Robbins talks a lot about this, in that if there's something that you want in life, give that and you'll receive it. And it's crazy, just from our interactions at this one restaurant, we met the owner and we started talking and we gave some of our time. We gave him some tips on some editing, as well as we're shooting some photos for him. And next thing you know, we get our first gig for free here at Mila Platas Beach, shooting some video for one of the water sport companies. And it's crazy that these connections literally just came from giving our time and having discussions and actually caring about people. And I really think that concept is something that we lose sight of as people back in the States, in that, you know, we're very selfish minded and we don't think about giving to other people. And really it's so simple, but it leads to so many opportunities that you may not have had before. Just something to think about. Always have a giving mindset. It's not about what you can take, it's not about what you can have for yourself, it's about what you can give to others. But today, super pumped, we're hitting cliff diving again. We're heading to one other spot. We actually can't rent ATVs, so just a note, if you come to Ios, there's a new law here in Greece that you're not allowed to rent or drive an ATV, a scooter, or a car if you don't have an international license. So make sure that if you're coming here, you get your international license, because eventually I think it will be enforced, and it's like €1,000 fine or something like that. As of recently, the law was put out. So, but heading to cliff diving, got some new homies for you to meet. Super pumped. We've been out socializing, so let's get to it.
Got done with the old cliff jumping. There's like only like 9-foot cliff that we were jumping, 9-10 feet, something like that. Not too big, but it was nice to get some jumping in. I missed the jumping on the boat ride that we went on, so got to hit a little bit of that. And then using the gimbal, which, you know, you live and you learn. You got to like tilt it down, so that's, you know, missed some of these first 2 jumps with the gimbal. I lost my favorite headband. Yeah, good time. We met some guys from Oregon who came with us. They jumped a little bit, and when they did a crazy jump, which you probably saw. Hold on!
Oh man, just going for it.
Gonna head back to the hostel now. Get cleaned up for the night, for the evening. Maybe go back in another gyro, and then head to town.
Wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour of our new place here in Ios. A little bit nicer. Full bed here. Oh my goodness. Twin bed, AC, which we can't use, but a little bit spacier, a little bit nicer than our last easy bake oven. So, wow. Well. Finally clean. Feels so good to take a shower. after jumping in the ocean, because that is some salty water. But we are about to get ready to go back to our Euro spot, grab a bottle of booze. We're going out tonight, so that's where I'm calling it for the day. And we'll check in the morning when I get to go scuba diving. Well, lovely night on the town. I think like the new thing that I'm falling in love with is silent discos, because they are freaking so sweet. But like I said, today is dive day, so we are gonna go do a beach lunch and head out, see a shipwreck, I think. So should be a good time. Super excited. I haven't dove since Asia, so let's send it. Well, another successful day here in Eos, and I don't know if I told you this, I think this is our last day here in Eos, so we are heading to Santorini next. Like I said, last day in Eos, we are gonna go have maybe 1 or 2 drinks. But you already know the drill. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing. Thank you so much for following along. Subscribe if you aren't already, and just, you know, maybe tell like 1 or 2 other people that you know, so then they can subscribe. But until the next adventure, which will be roughly in a day, send it.